Proto. Your security is my motto.
Install me on your computer to protect your data better. Needed no viruses could enter your computer. Malware, spyware, Trojan, all gone forever.
Toast. You got to cook. You know, you're doing good now. Come on and cut burgers, the fries, a shake or a friend. If you're hungry, simply line up at the end. Come on, people, gather round. We got everything you want from all around.
I recover deleted files, making it show that you always smile. I keep your data encrypted, your wireless security updated. Keep looking for safe browsing and safe pay for secure e-shopping.
When security acts silently, you can work efficiently.
I am Proto, enhanced performance is my motto. I make monitoring and office lot easier. No Facebook, no games, efficiency gets better.
Just follow my moves and sneak around. Be careful not to make a sound.
Oops, my system crashed.
No, don't touch that. We're number one. Now look at this bat that I just found. When I say go, be ready to throw. Go! Throw it ahead, not me. Oh, let's try something else.
I'm Proto, preventing data theft is my motto.
I prevent data leakage, securing your business and image. No pen drive, no email, no pen without permission.
No stealing of data, you work without any intention. Proto, I am Proto, preventing data loss is my motto. I reverse data loss, saving you from your angry boss. I recover deleted files, making it sure that you always smile. I'm Proto, protecting laptop theft is my motto.
I'm stingy and it's mine. The floor and ceiling are mine. You always knew it, that's all there is to it. It's mine, 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 mine.
I am Proto, bringing families closer is my motto. I protect your kids while they serve. As I know that parenting is tough, I like to bring smart to your faces, making internet surfing relaxing with all work traces.
I am Proto, complete security is my motto.